Hey guys, this is PokeSynth. This is going to be my first video on this channel. I got my delivery of a tag today, and I wanted to open in front of you guys and see what we can get out of it. And hopefully get some good grades. We'll see. Let's crack this open. So I'm sure everyone kind of knows by now what tag involves. They use AI/machine learning, whatever you want to call it, to kind of grade their cards. I know there's some mixed reviews on their actual grading. I really prefer it over other grading companies, at least the main one, such as PSA, mainly because they really give you an idea of why the grade got what it was. So if you get a low grade, you can look on their report and you can just kind of see what their what the reasoning was. And sometimes, I know every company has their problems. Things get graded higher than they're supposed to. Sometimes they get lower, but with tag, especially if it's lower, you can look on the report and see why it was. And if you want to contest it, there have been a few cases where people have been able to contest and get a higher grade. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. This is our vintage Fossil Raichu. I thought it looked pretty good. I'm hoping for a 9. A 10 would be great, but ooh, a near mint 7. That's rough. I'm gonna guess there's some surface scratches. I don't really see it. Oh, that bottom looks way rougher than I remember. Maybe it just is what it is. All right. So we got. These are not in the order that I sent the packing list. So. Who knows which one we're going to get? I know I did look at a few ahead of time. Just out of curiosity, I couldn't contain it. I think we have about 20 here. I looked at about 5 of them. That was not one of the ones I looked ahead. Ooh, Kabutops Fossil, you know. Let's see here. Dang. Wonder if some of these got more damage in the travel than I expected. I'm going to guess another 7, maybe an 8. 7.5, okay. I might not be happy with these grades completely, but I'm sure they're graded appropriately. At least I'll be able to check. In which case, it'll be really nice to just have some of the vintage in some slabs. I really like their slabs. Some people do, some people don't. Some people say they're cheap, they break easy. Supposedly they've done a lot to combat that. The breaking easy part, but I just really like how they look. I like the clear look to them. I did not cut that all the way. So none of the other ones really appease my eyesight as much. Oh, Magaton. All right, let's see. Does this bottom look better? A little bit. It's maybe an 8 on this one. Maybe. 7.5 on this one as well. We must have a lot of surface damage that I just didn't see. It's okay. We got mostly vintage. Majority of it's vintage. We got some modern stuff in here. A few older promo cards. Oh boy, what's this one? I'm not expecting a high grade on this one. My luck is that's the one I'll get a high grade on. Yeah, see that's some bad whitening down there. Maybe a 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, you can see kind of the foil right there. I don't know if you can see on the camera as well. Let's see here. A lot of foiling on the side there. Yeah, but I just want to get that one graded because I like it. I know we have 7s in that one. I'll separate a little bit. Let's see. Hopefully we can get some decent stuff. I'm not expecting much at this rate, but ooh, Alakazam. This one would be good if we got a 9 or an 8. Looks pretty good. We got a white spot down there. All right. See some foil. Yeah, there's some foiling on the side, so maybe a 7. Oh, an 8. I will take a near mint 8 on this one. That's good. Alakazam, I was really hoping for a good one on that one. So that's exciting. Vintage, always hard to grade. Probably would potentially get better grades with PSA on Vintage. Not saying the grading is bad, but I feel like Tag can sometimes see stuff that PSA might miss. I could be wrong. I've not used PSA very much. So don't kill me, PSA fans. Dark Dugtrio. Let's see. This looks pretty good. A 9 would be fantastic, but there, again, I think there's a lot of surface damage I'm not really seeing on some of these. Ooh, a 9. I'll take it. I will take a Dark Dugtrio and 9. Can I get some 10s? I don't think any of the vintage will be 10s, unfortunately. But hey, I'd say there's a first for everything, but... Oh, another Dark Arbok. Let's see. I mean, if this got 10, that'd be great. It looks like it has a potential. It's a little off-centered, so probably more of a 9. An 8.5. Probably some surface damage I don't see. Looks pretty good, though. I think if you guys can see, this corner might have a little bit of damage on it. Okay. Put that in the 8 pile. Excuse me. Let's see. Ooh, the Entei. I was really hoping for some good grades on these. I feel like they weren't fresh, but they looked pretty good to me. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I got a scratch on the case right there. Unfortunate. Let's see. I think I just kind of showed a little bit. 8.5. Wow. No rest for the wicked here. All right. Well, I submitted another one. Maybe the other one will be better. Although I'm not holding my breath. If that was an 8.5. Hold on. Gotta get it out of the box here. Out of the box. And now it's firmly stuck in the bottom. Okay, we'll grab that one later. All right. Ooh. I was hoping for a 10 on this, and when I say hoping, I mean I'm not sure it deserved a 10. It looks pretty good. Maybe. Yes. Gem Mint 10. Let's go. That's it. I really like this card. I like vintage, and it's very nostalgic, but some of the artwork just can't compete, in my opinion, with the new stuff. That's a win right there for that Gem Mint 10. Yes, some of these I just kind of threw in here in hopes. I think this one had some, yeah, you can kind of see down here. Maybe it has a chance for a 10. We got a 9. Yeah, it's a little off center. It could be fairly off center, actually. Okay, we'll put that in the 9 pile. It's okay. I'm not slow. No, I was pretty sure that one was going to get a 9, but hoping for a 10. I just whipped that one out. All right. We got a 9 on this one. I was really hoping for a 10 again. Yeah, we got some whitening up there. I think I was just hoping. You can kind of see down here as well. Maybe a little off center, but not too much. Probably they just thought whitening. They got it. Is what it is. I'll take a 9. At least it's not, 8.5. I Okay, we can release that bottom one on this next one here. When we got stuck in the bottom of the box. All right. Oh, yeah, we got, I think this is the 151 ETB promo, not stamped. Had a few of these. I chose the best one, hoping for a 10. We got whitening up there. Sorry, up there. There. Maybe? A 9. Well, again, I can be upset about the grade, but as long as they have justification on the report, it is what it is. I'm interested in the future of maybe, I'm not much of a grader. I just do it. I really like the tag slabs, but interested how many of these 9s from tag might turn into 10s with PSA. I know there have been a few videos about that. Oh yeah, this was the other Inte. It'd be interesting if 9s could get upgraded to 10s going from tag to PSA. I know some people have resubmitted a tag and the grades have come back a little different. No company's perfect. Again, as long as I can at least see justification of why my grade got lower than it deserved, that's a big plus for me. Let's see, I'm probably gonna be another 8.5. I was hoping for a 10, but it's okay. Still, I really like that card though. 8.5, definitely. And all these are, excuse me, preferably, I mean, personal collection, not really grading for money. I would like to get the value back that I spent on grading, just to justify it. At this rate, I'm not sure how well that's going to go, but let's see here. Okay, that's good. I was hoping for, this was pack fresh. Only one I pulled. I think I only opened a few of these packs, just having to catch them in the store. Try not to get too much stuff over MSRP if I can help it. It's off center. It's probably going to be a 9, but I was hoping for a 10. I'm willing to bet. I got my pile of wrappers over here. Keep pushing. Willing to bet this one only got a 9 because of the centering. Something like this, I feel like if it is just the centering after I check later, it might be a contender for a PSA 10, which, I don't necessarily like the labels on the PSA. I know they hold value probably better at this point, but dang, I was really hoping for a 10 on that. I've only gotten one 10. I was really expecting some more 10s. It's a little bit higher on the vintage, but can't always get what you want. Yeah, so I didn't submit this one for value. I submitted it just because I really liked the card and wanted it in a slab, and I was expecting not, a 10, probably an 8, maybe a 9. I don't know why. I don't really see anything wrong with it, but centering is definitely off. That's probably more of a 9. Oh wow, a 10. Okay. Yeah, it'd be interesting. So centering wise, I mean, obviously measurements are going to be more accurate than the eye. Yeah, it looks like maybe this border is just slightly. I'm willing to bet this one's probably barely over the, I think it's 45, 50 for tags, the limit for the on the front for a 10. I'm willing to bet that that's just barely the difference. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that on this, but if you guys end up making it this far and you see anything you can want to critique, I have a suspicion some of these cards were kind of out of frame when I was doing this recording, but if you have any good critique that you could throw at me, that'd be appreciative. Preferably nice and not mean critique, but a critique is, to help me get better. So maybe a 10. I'm gonna guess a 9 just because it's vintage, and that's pretty off center. Maybe an 8, 8.5. Yeah, I think I saw there's whitening down here too. Oh, and the corner. All the corners have whitening. But yeah, well, I'll take an 8.5. Yeah, actually, I do remember I was filling this out. I was going to submit some for a friend, and then we kind of went back and forth, and I had slots filled to submit his cards. And then he didn't submit them, so I just kind of had to throw a few in there, just to, because I already paid for the slots. So some of these were just kind of thrown in just because. Ooh, dark hypno, it's off centered, and that's probably automatically a 9. I see a white mark up here. Yeah, I'm gonna guess another 8.5. Yep, 8.5. It's okay. All right, we got 3 more left. Let's go. Yeah, I mainly wanted to film this because I didn't see very many just tag openings. I know there's a few out there, but it's kind of fun to watch grades come back on cards sometimes. So I figured I'd film it and put it out there and see what happens. Off-centered, I can already tell you that's going to be a 9, even if it's perfect condition. Maybe a little bit of whitening down there. I think that corner's bent some. Who knows what this is going to be? Oh, a 9. Okay, I'll take that in a 9. No shame. Hitmonchan. Vintage. Base set. Okay, not first edition, but little first edition's a little out of my price range, so that's okay. In editing, I might put prices up here. I don't know. If not, and you want to see pricing, make a comment and complain about it. Oh, Ninetales. This would be great if this was a 10. However, oh, there's no way that's a 10. Yeah, there's some damage there at the bottom. 8.5, maybe even lower. 6.5, yep. Yeah, I can kind of see some scratching on the foil, I think. Yeah, you can definitely see some whitening down here. On the corner. Oh, yeah. Definitely not. Good, so we'll put that down in the 6 pile. 6, 7 to 8 for vintage is not bad. Let's see, what's the last one left? Can I remember? Nope, not at all. Maybe dark weaving? Maybe? Might be a different submission. Oh, Aerodactyl. I don't see any of that. I see a little bit up there, maybe. That might be enough to make it a 9. It looks pretty good otherwise. Probably a 9. I'd really love a 10 on this. 8.5. Man, that is I'm gonna have to look some of these up. I can see a little bit up here, but I don't really see much else. I mean, maybe that's enough to lower by their standards. I'm not really sure exactly what all their criteria is. Centering looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. That's all I have for you. Hopefully this was all in frame. If not, well, it might never get published. Appreciate you guys watching, especially if you made it all the way through. Thanks.